The commentary of both Raw and TNA was always the reason why you would stay tuned to the show. And honestly, it would really make it more interesting watching it from home. Unfortunately, you can't see it there live, so they have to bring the color commentary from home. But I don't know much about TNA's commentary, but I can tell that Taz really sucks. He does not know how to tell a good story, and that other guy, I can't remember his name, not that I care, he's kind of drab and somewhat boring. But my biggest gripe right now is the color commentary for WWE, especially for JBL and Jerry the King Lawler. The only person that can actually bring a little bit something interesting is Michael Cole. Now, for these two guys, for these guys in each company, I honestly do feel that they need to do some kind of a transition when it comes to the commentators who are doing that night. They have JBL and Cole there every night, and they have Jerry there every other whenever he wants to. He's only on one show pretty much a week. They have Taz on there every night, but I'm not going to lie, Taz gets stuff wrong every single time he performs that night and does commentary. He gets the names wrong, he gets the comments wrong, he gets the history behind what they're saying wrong. He gets it wrong, and that takes you completely out of the story. But with the ones in the WWE, JBL and Jerry the King Lawler, Jerry just seems like he doesn't want to be there. Like, he's quiet half the time, and half of his comments are drab and boring and just flat out stupid. JBL is fluctuating between being a face and a heel. He used to be a heel commentator, but then he goes to a face, then he goes back to being a heel, then he's an in-between. Make up your mind. Back in the day, like during my era, they always had a heel commentator and they always had a face commentator. I remember the days when Jesse the Body Ventura was the best heel commentator I've ever heard, and Vince McMahon, of all people, was the face commentator. Jesse the Body Ventura was probably the best heel commentator I have ever heard, ever, during that time. I'm not saying he's the greatest, but he was one of the best. Vince, okay, he was doable when it came to being, the face and everything. He was doable. But either or, their chemistry still worked, and he stuck to his character. I can't say the same for these two brands. They really do need to make some kind of adjustment to get people at home interested in watching. And in my opinion, if it wasn't for the commentary, there really wouldn't be anybody watching the show. Because you can't really see it there live. You got to have some sort of an interest, so that's why they have them so colorful. But they're not colorful. They're boring. They're bland. They're black and white. And I really do feel that the WWE needs to make a rotation. Have JBL go back to the NXT, have the King retire, and then have somebody else in there like William Regal or Alex Riley, somebody that can bring a little bit more flair into them. I don't know who they can bring to TNA, since half of the folk in TNA happen to be from WWE. But y'all, I am open to suggestions. Leave a comment in the comment section below who you feel should be the best person to take the place of Taz, and I guess that's Mike Tenay, if I can remember. But I want to know y'all suggestions of who you feel should replace those two, and I want to know your suggestions of who you believe should replace JBL and Jerry the King Lawler. I want to hear how y'all feel about this. This is Nation Girl 30 signing off. Peace out.